Greetings, and welcome to this Sonic Universe Issue 65 review. To briefly recap current events, Knuckles and the Chaotix searched the aquatic mines and found a Chaos Emerald, along with its carrier. The threat of the hooligans and Dark Gaia monsters continue hanging over the team's heads. Back on Angel Island, Relic and Fix-It detect a strange disturbance in Mushroom Hill. Let's join them first. The two discover an odd vine draining the surrounding area. They take a sample to analyze and... uh-oh. Meanwhile, Knuckles and the Chaotix both found their targets. When the Chaotix eye the emerald, the little guy takes off. The Chaotix poorly give chase. Seriously, Benny Hill music would fit perfectly here. Knuckles stops the shenanigans and everything's sorted out. Well, there's the little guy's amnesia problem, but Knuckles swears to help him out. We, the audience, know the little guy's names, but what will the Chaotix call him? The memories like chocolate chip analogy led to Charmy naming him Chip. And somewhere, Sonic Unleashed fanboys are frothing out the mouths and screaming bloody murder. Moving on. The hooligans appear and demand the Chaos Emerald. Thus, we enter Round 2. During the chaos, Knuckles gives Chip the Emerald and tells him to head for Angel Island. Another party enters the conflict, one Dark Gaia Titan. The hooligans seize the opportunity to snatch the Chaos Emerald, along with Chip since the little guy has a strong grip. Beam blows up all escape avenues, leaving Knuckles and the Chaotix in peril. Poor Knuckles and the Chaotix. They found their goals only to lose them in the end. Chasing Chip and the Emerald was amusing, but I stress again, Benny Hill music would work perfectly here. Now comes the controversial part, the bonding. I've read people's reactions on message boards and they are everywhere. Personally, I don't mind this event. As I stated in my last review, things will be different between game and comic. If the main story's happening at the same time as the current events of the main Sonic comic, well, the Hedgehog hasn't transformed into the Werehog yet. I also don't mind this little bonding session because, as we saw at the end, Chip is separated from the protagonist. Will they reunite? Who knows? Even if Knuckles sees Chip again, the Guardian will have his own problems when he gets home, namely Eclipse and the Dark Arms. Turns out the Darkling did land on Angel Island to set up shop after Knuckles hoped that the escape ship, or shooting star from his point of view, doesn't land on the island. Does fate have it out for the Echidna? Eclipse landing on Angel Island makes sense. It's the only stable place on the fractured planet. The last we see of Knuckles and the Chaotix, they're facing off against a Dark Gaia Titan, and from personal experience, those things aren't pushovers. Plus there's the rising water. I'll give this issue an 8. Good art and facial expressions courtesy of Tracy, and again, I do not mind the changes between the comic and the game. So next time, will the caper end in success or failure? We'll find out in a month. So, until then, be safe everyone, and have a good day. A clever use of Knuckles' theme song from Sonic Adventure.